welcome to the DeJuTTT's kitchen. I'm Jumoke, and I'm happy to have you on board with me today. If this is your first time, thank you so much for joining me, and please do like, share, and subscribe. That would be a great support to me. And if you're a regular, thank you so much for staying in touch. I really appreciate you. So today I'll be showing you how I make a spicy beef sauce, which can be served as a side to rice or yam or potatoes or boiled plantain. So I'll be showing you the ingredients I'll be using. Most of these ingredients are what I already have at home, or in the freezer or at home. So I've got some leftover beef, I've got some leftover tozo, which is usually used for suya meat. Sorry for that drip. Then my vegetables, I've got broccoli, I've got green, red and yellow bell peppers, I've got bean sprout, some spring onion, a regular onion, and I've also got one Scotch bonnet. For spices, I'll be using mixed herb, ginger, crushed chili, this seasoning that I love, which is a mixture of chili and garlic seasoning, some seasoning powder, olive oil, and salt. So the first thing I'll do is to cut up my meat into small biteable sizes. So I'll cut that up, and then I will stir fry it with a little bit with some of the seasoning. I'll season it and then stir fry it. So I'll show you what I do, and it's very, very easy. It's quite similar to the sauce I made with the kale. So this is just, instead of the kale, this is using different. Oh, and I'm missing one key ingredient. Sorry, there's one key ingredient which I use as the thickener, and it's the corn flour. So I'll be using corn flour to, I don't know if you can see that, corn flour to thicken the sauce. So let's get started. So now I'm seasoning the meat. I've cut it all up. I've cut up all the meat, and now I'm going to season it with all the things I showed you earlier on, which is what I'm doing right now. And once I've done that, I'll let it sit and cook in its own juices just for a minute or two till it juices out, and then I'll proceed to adding the next few items to it. So I've added everything, and I'm just going to add a bit of onion to it as well. The onion I showed you earlier, so I'm just going to add like a quarter of it. I just need this to juice out a bit so that it's not too tough when I go to stir fry it. I don't know if you can see that. Yep. So I'm going to put the lid on and let it juice out for like less than 5 minutes, say about 3 or 4 minutes. Let's just say for 4 minutes. I'll let it juice out, and then I'll add the other items to it. That's juicing. I'm going to just mix a teaspoon of the corn flour, so that I'm going to mix it in water, and it will serve as a thickener for the serve as the thickener for the gravy from the beef. So that's a teaspoon of it, and I'll just add some water to it. There it is. And we just stir. I'll stir that and set it aside. So this is still wet. As you can see, the meat is starting to change color, meaning it's cooking. I don't know if you can see that, and it's produced a little bit of juice on its own. So I'll just continue to stir just for a bit before adding on the oil and the rest of the ingredients. So if you just continue stirring this for like 2 minutes, or I'll just actually, on a different note, I'll just put the lid on for it to sweat out a bit more. So this has been sitting now for an extra 4 minutes. So as you can see, it's produced a lot of juice. Yeah, and whilst that's cooking, I'm just making my rice on the side. Yeah, this is nice. I'm loving it. So I'm now going to add a little bit of olive oil. Still continue stirring. The smell is amazing. So you leave that to cook for a bit longer, like another 3 minutes. And so I love one pot food items. Saves me washing up. Just gonna taste that. Oh my god, that tastes so good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now I'll add on the corn flour. The reason why I have the vegetables last is because they cook quite quickly, and I love my vegetables to retain their crunch. Whenever I cook vegetables, I like them to retain their crunch. So even though they'll still sweat out into the meat and the sauce, they'll still have that nice crunchy, you know, taste. Now I'll add in as you can see, this is after adding the corn flour to it. You can see it's all coming together nicely. Now I'll add in the Scotch bonnet so that it's cooked a bit more than the peppers. It can be quite spicy. Well, and this is a spicy sauce, so but I want it to cook a bit more so it doesn't bother the kids' belly at 9. If it's undercooked, it would run your belly, so that's the reason why I've added it first before all the others. So again, I'll reduce the heat and put the lid on for another minute or 2. Yeah, it's been exactly 2 minutes. Now I'll add on, I just want to show you what it looks like first. Yep, that's what it looks like. Now I'll add on all the vegetables and the peppers. Look at them colors. I eat like most people, I eat with my eyes first. So if something does not look appealing to me, I ain't touching it. So that's why I love to add peppers and all these items to my food most times. I'm still going to add a little bit of water, but first I will wait to see how much of how much liquid the vegetables and the pepper sweats out. So I won't add it yet at this point. Note I've not added any other seasoning since that time. That's because I've seasoned the meat really well. So to avoid it being too salty, I don't add anything until right at the end if I think it needs extra seasoning. But yeah, don't know if you can see that. It's coming out nicely. So again, I will pop the lid back on. This time I'll pop the lid on for 3 minutes. And whilst I'm waiting for that to cook together, I'm going to put the heat on medium. And then let's check my rice. The way I cook my basmati rice, like I said, I made another video which I've not posted. I usually parboil it first to get out the extra starch. So I've cleaned my rice. I've added some thyme, some olive oil and water to boil the rice. And I will come back to that later because today we are really focusing on the sauce. As you can see, that is looking gorgeous. And I did a bit more sauce in it than it's given me, so I will just put a little bit. I'll just rinse in the pot from the flour mixture. This is yummy in my tummy. Yeah, let's see if that needs a bit more salt. Oh, that's good. But it doesn't have as much kick as I would like it, so I'm gonna add a few more chili flakes. Sorry, one thing I forgot to show you at the beginning. I forgot to show you my soy sauce. So I'm gonna add that now. And you stir together, and this is almost done, so I'm just gonna put the lid back on for like 2 minutes and then the sauce is done. Yeah, the sauce is ready now, so it's got a lot more juice, which is perfect. I'm just gonna bring the camera a bit closer so you can see. And that's your spicy beef sauce. Absolutely yummy and tasty. And I will show you how I served mine. And this is the end product. I hope you do try out this recipe, and please do let me know how you find it when you try it out. Thank you so much for joining me today. Till next time, it's your girl DeJuTTT's. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also share. Thank you. Bye.